Hi, my little angels. Welcome back. I'm glad that you're here. It's Bake With Me Part 2. We're going to package it all up and just have a chat while we do. And I see we have some new people. Hello, my new little angels. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. And if you like it, you can give it a thumbs up. You can share it. Sharing is caring. And definitely comment, please, if you're comfortable doing so. We love the comments. The comments help us interact with each other, and I love watching you guys interact. I love interacting with you. And when we connect in that way, we take this great big world and go and make it smaller. And that is such a good thing, you guys. And please hit that subscribe button below. And hello to my returning little angels. I see you. I'm so glad you guys keep coming back. Thank you so much. I owe everything to you. So please keep those comments coming if you're comfortable. So guys, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the Bake With Me video. I thought we'd start with cutting up the fudge. I have these clear plastic. I'm pretty sure these are food grade. 99.99%. If I can get them open. So yeah, they open that way. And you just fold that over. I won't take the tape. Oh yes, I will, because they can always cut them. I'm going to package them how I think they should be packaged. But if the people at the bake sale want to change that, that's up to them. Okay, so I have the cookies here, which I gotta put my gloves on first. As this is going to a bake sale, I want to be as hygienic as possible. So I have my food gloves. I use, because I have my nails, I'm not poo-poo shishi, but because of these nails, I don't like mixing meat or baked goods with my bare hands, so I use these. Okay, but I think the cookies turned out great. So that'll be a good thing. And look at the fudge. Look at the shine. Can you guys see that? That's that little bit of butter that we put in. So I'm gonna take it out and show you. This is why we use the parchment. Easy peasy, that pan can literally just be put away now. So, peel it. Now this actually has been in the fridge for 3 hours. I did start to do this video an hour ago, and the fudge was very soft. This is a very creamy fudge, so we're gonna hope for the best. So I have my knife, my kniffy, and like I said, guys, with fudge, you can add anything to it. You can add cookies, you can add nuts, you can add different kind of candies if you want. Like I said, the marshmallow and the graham crackers are awesome for s'mores fudge. That's always a good one. This is a very sweet fudge, I can tell you that, even though I did use the 2 kinds of chips. So I'm gonna just cut small pieces, because what I'd like to do is put maybe 2 pieces in each bag, and then they can sell it for whatever they want. We always try to help out if they do stuff at our church, but the baking, it's like, yeah, my kid's not the only one that's gluten-free, so by doing this, I'm hoping, okay, and I had to laugh because we did this last year, and when Baby Angel and Uncle Angel came home, they each took a prepackaged snack and tried it. And I said to them, and that'll be $1 each, thank you very much. And they were both kind of shocked. I'm like, this is for the church, people. They're like, you're charging us? Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I want to try to get 24. Okay. So we'll do that. It is sticking. That's okay. I'm going to put it right back in the fridge after we package it. But the best part is whatever's left on the paper, because sometimes there is for whoever cleans up. So this. There we go. And like that. And one last cut. There we go. I always like the outside pieces personally. I find those little crusty bits are so good. Okay, so let's take a bunch of these. Let's see if I can open them with these gloves. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna have to use, I've washed my hands. I've actually sterilized my hands. So we can do this. There's one and two pieces. There we go. Like I said, they can change it however they want to do it. Guys, I love having my nails, I do, but sometimes they can be a pain. There we go. So, like I said, this weekend we're going to be, tomorrow the cupboards and the appliances are going to get delivered. So that'll be interesting. By the way, if you're, it's not going to be a good, easy time of it today. If your fudge is too soft, you can put it in the freezer to cut it. But there's another thing you can do. You just make truffles out of it. Roll it into a ball. Truffles. There you go. And like I said, they can rewrap these as much as they want. Okay. And so I'm a little worried about all that, but it'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. I look at it this way, and I think I'm being pragmatic. It's gonna get done one way or another. So I can either accept that it's happening and just deal with the kitchen reno, or I can keep throwing these on the floor. I can just, you know, let myself get all worked up about it. What's the point of that, right? So. Okay, you know what, guys? This fudge is too soft. So I am going to be smart about it. I'll be right back. I'm going to put this in the freezer. So that's in the freezer. That's not a problem, okay? This is real life, guys, you know? This is if you were visiting, having a cup of tea with me, this is what would happen. So let's just do the cookies, shall we? Okay. So I have a huge pan of the cookies. And I figured the same thing. We'll put two in each. Oh, I gotta use my hands, sorry. We'll put two in each one if they fit. Some of them are pretty big. And if they are too big, I have sandwich bags I can use. So, oh, they fit. That's perfect. Okay. I'll put two in each one. And I think somebody would like to buy that. What do you think, guys? Would you buy them? If I told you they were gluten-free? And there's no nuts either, so. Now, I can say gluten-free, but they're not celiac safe because we aren't celiac safe here. We're gluten-free, but my daughter doesn't have celiac, and there is a huge difference, you guys. I don't know how to, you know what, these are, yeah. We're gonna have to use the sandwich bags, I think. Okay. So, like I said, real life, things don't turn out. Sometimes you have to pivot. pivot, pivot. I don't know if there's any Friends fans out there, so yeah, sometimes, so celiac means they absolutely cannot come in contact. Think of it like, it's not an allergy, but an anaphylactic allergy, you know, versus I'll break out in a rash. Like baby Angel gets very ill. She has massive stomach issues, stomach bloating, pain, but she isn't celiac. So, and we're nut-free. Like, this is nut-free baking, but we're not a nut-free house. So I could never say to somebody, sure, it's perfectly safe nut-free. It's not, because my house has peanut butter in it. And I'd never, ever take a chance with anyone's health, ever. Take the air out. There we go. There we go. And so, yeah. This one I'm just going to put in like this. There we go. There we go. And the batch of cookies that we made, I made 4 dozen. Okay. So, unfortunately, wrong bag. I'm not giving 4 dozen to the church because I would have a revolt on my hands if I did that. Baby Angel and Uncle Angel would have a fit, and I don't want that. So I did put some aside for them. My back is killing me today, you guys. Oh, but what can you do, right? And I felt good last night. I cleaned out my closet. So I'm able to donate a bag of clothes, which I like doing. Same as books. I'm not one of those people that keeps books. Once I read them, I tend to pass them along, which is good and bad, because I know that the authors would prefer that you didn't do that so that more people would buy their books. But I also know, like, especially like homeless people, people in the hospital, people in hospices, people where there's lots of waiting around for things, they need books, you know? They need time. They need something that will pass the time comfortably. So I loved as a kid escaping into books. And it's the biggest thing that's annoying me. I'm trying to use better wording about having this long COVID and having this brain fog, because I used to go through a book a day, basically. Now, remember, I had an hour commute to work to and from on the bus, so I could do that. But I miss reading. And I'm like, what is the point? Blah, blah. So I got an e-reader. Now, I do still have books. Sometimes I want to have a book in my hand. And if I can only read 2 or 3 pages a day, that's what I do, you know? I still get through a book. It just takes me forever. But I did get an e-reader, so I'm hoping that helps. It also helps I can make the font as big as I want, which is a good thing. And by the time we're done these cookies, we can do the fudge, because it'll set up and it's already cut too. So yeah, if your fudge is ever too soft, just roll it in a ball. Then you can roll it either in powdered sugar or cocoa, and you make truffles. There you go, see? Not always do you have to stick with what you planned, okay? Sometimes things don't go as planned, and we pivot. And it's okay to pivot, you know that? And it's okay to say, this isn't working. One thing, I told you baby Angel got into her first choice university, so she's very happy. And I have said to her many times, if you change your mind about what you want to go into, that's okay. Okay? I really have a hard time with this expecting 17 and 18-year-olds to know exactly what they want to do with the rest of their life. Really? You're asking a lot of them to go deep into debt that will take them a decade to pay back. And on top of that, they have to know what they want. So we've told her that if you change your mind, that's okay. Well, then we went to the orientation, and there was a panel of students. They were all in their 3rd year of university. In Canada, we call it university. And every single one of them was in a different program than they went into, which I thought, okay, good. Now you see. Now, the one good thing about first year is there's so much that will overlap into different programs and fields. You know, like we were talking to a friend yesterday. They went into engineering and became a financial advisor. So I mean, math is math, but still. So yeah, I think it's a good thing. She wants to go into the humanities, women and gender studies, but she wants to focus on advocating for people who are discriminated against in the workplace. So that's admirable. I love what she wants to do, but if she ends up taking classes and goes, you know what, and her end plan is to be a university professor of the subject. But if, you know, at the end of the day, she decides, I want to teach little kids, or I want to be an architect, whatever, that's okay. Do it. I'd rather she change her mind now than spend 10 years doing something she hates, you know? I want her to be happy. I want her to feel fulfilled. That's my thing. Oh, we ended up with an even amount. Damn, I was hoping I could have one. But that'll be good. There we go. At least there's some gluten-free stuff at the bake sale. So that'll be a good thing. I wish I could send each and every one of you some of these cookies. Okay, I did have one earlier. Quality control. They're good. And there's no way you would know that these are gluten-free. They do not taste any different. All right, I'm gonna go grab the fudge, okay? So just hang out for a second. Why don't you get yourself a drink? The fridge is open over there. Just go grab yourself a chilled beverage, okay? I'll be right back. Thank you for waiting. I'm so glad you did. So let's get back to this, shall we? All right, so there's 1 and 2. And we're going to use these because they're easier. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. You know what, guys? You get to see how to make truffles. We are making chocolate truffles today. So you take your piece of fudge, roll it into a ball, and we are going to roll this in, 1 in cocoa powder and 1 in powdered sugar. And there's a truffle. And these will be good sized truffles too. So there you go. So you don't have to sit here and watch me do that and get my hands all filthy. But I'm glad you came over with me. And I'm glad that, you know what? I'm glad this didn't turn out. So you can see, now we can say gluten-free truffles and people will love that. So I'm quite happy. And yeah, pivoting. Sometimes we have to pivot, and that's okay. So thank you guys so much for joining me. And always remember that I love you and I value you. I honor you. And I'm so very, very glad that you were born.